Welcome to the jam.
Welcome. Where we remind you and ourselves
to think like you mean it
and love your life on purpose.
Okay, I was just thinking about the Last of the Mohicans.
Okay.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
I've never seen that movie.
You didn't see but the commercials. The commercial was,
okay.
I will find you. I will find you. Sexy Daniel Day-Lewis as an indie, as a Mohican. I will find you. And it's like, how do you know you're going to find her? How do you know? right? That's like my left brain. How do you know? I mean, she could be across the United States. And there's no Google, and there's how are you gonna find her? How can you be certain that you are gonna find her? But he's certain, right? And we have those. I will find you. We have those moments, and it's basically like if I have to ask every person on the planet, where is this woman? Or she's got this length hair, she's this, she's with that tribe, her name was this, she goes by that.
What you said before. I'm not gonna stop until I find her. So.
I will not stop.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what question I'm answering, but anyway, it reminded me of that.
Certainty. Like
I will find you.
And this idea of transposing, like it works both ways.
Yeah, I will not stop. Mm-hmm. I will keep going. So with my coaching certification, the first one, money coach training, I did not pass. The first recordings that I submitted, I did not pass. And I like to say that they were rejected, and Maggie likes to tell me something else, something that feels better than that.
I don't like reject.
She doesn't like
Such a strong word. She had to resubmit for further evaluation. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like rejected. Like the school didn't say, "Oh my gosh, you can never coach another person." You know, the school said, "You know what? I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm sure they give you feedback."
Yes.
Yeah, and so they gave her feedback,
yes.
which we all need. Thank you very much. And then they said, if you do these things, then resubmit. And then you have another opportunity, right?
Yes.
Resubmit.
Yes, it was basically, you're not ready, all is well.
That's my word.
Keep going, girl.
And then what did you do after that? Because you had certainty. You were going to get certified. There was no question about that.
Okay, so first I went into the Valley of Darkness. And I made it, I thought that I was flawed and all that. I'm not ready, and who am I to be a coach, and blah, blah, blah. And then I got into the no matter what state because it was extremely, extremely important to me. And I think there's part of that is the importance.
Gravity.
And that's where the decision, because you don't just make this about, like you wake up, oh, I'd really like to have this is not what I want to have, but it popped into my mind, like, okay, I'll just even use something. Yogurt. Like, I want to have yogurt this morning.
Blueberries are neutral.
So I want to have blueberries this morning. And then if I can't find the blueberries, it's not like I will, no matter what.
But she knows you'll have blueberry again.
I know I'll have blueberries again.
So it's okay.
But it's not a no matter what situation. However, I will pass money coach certification. That was a no matter what. So it's a level of importance that you decide, and I thought, you know what, it's fine if it takes me 6 years to pass this. It will take me.
It took her like
it was like 48 hours. Yeah. After that, it was 48 hours.
6 years. Okay, this is like the thing. But don't
you have to? You have to get there.
Yeah, we all do this, and we're like, oh my god,
right?
A decade later, and then you're like, okay, in a week. You get it done.
I mean, Daniel Day-Lewis, before he said that dramatic moment, had to decide, will I not stop?
Yes.
And his answer was yes.
Yeah, correct.
He asked himself a powerful question, and his answer was...
Did he get a life coach? I don't know. I was just wondering.
Because he would not...
Last of the Mohicans.
Last of the
Coaching
Mohicans.
sessions.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, that's how my brain works.
I love it.
So
you okay?
So I did. So I was like, no, this is so important. Right. So that was part of my decision making process. This is so important.
Right.
I will not stop. It does not mean that I don't have skills. It just means that I wasn't ready. It means that those 6 recordings were not ready. Mm-hmm. That she did not find in her estimation that I was ready. Didn't mean that I couldn't get ready. Mm-hmm. And so I went and I got ready, and It was miraculous. Within 48 hours, I was certified.
And I want to point out something. It doesn't mean the person you were coaching in those calls wasn't helped.
That's a great, yeah.
Because
That's a great point.
because I'm a big fan, as you probably know if you listen to the podcast, of imperfect action. And so, so those calls did not achieve this one thing that was the certification piece, but those calls helped that person that you were coaching, without a doubt.
Yes.
I have certainty about that.
Yeah, that is that you are correct.
Yeah.
And also, so you can just say, okay, great. I didn't get certified. Moving the date. I didn't get certified by this date,
Right.
which I was hoping for, and I moved the date. It didn't mean that I failed.
Right.
It's true. It didn't mean that I failed, and so I simply moved the date. Oh, okay.
Right.
Then this coaching certification will. And I didn't want it to be six years, but my resolve was so flippin' strong, and it is on a blog called Certified on cjcoaches.com. The story of that, and I knew no matter what before I coached my next person. After I went into the valley, I came out of the valley because I'm bitchin'. I came out of the valley and I knew I was Daniel Day-Lewis, Last of the Mohicans. I will be certified no matter what. I won't stop. I'll keep going. She can reject me as much as she wants to. She can say, I'm not ready.
Rejection, it was resubmission. But let me just say
Yeah.
that she could not anticipate this when it was actually happening, but it turned out to be a really good thing in Maggie Land. Because when Maggie was getting certified and she submitted her first video,
True.
this was also requested for resubmission. Hard to believe, I know. But I was like, oh my God, what do I do? And then CJ was like, it's okay, you just resubmit. like she was like, I have been through that valley. So sometimes things happen to us, and it's even, we don't know, like the greater good that it serves, that you went through that experience, and how many people that will end up helping, because we all have moments of not meeting our goal. I don't like to call it failure, but if you insist, we don't meet our goal.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
It's only failure if you quit. If you decide, I will not go on no matter what.
Right.
I will stop.
Right.
Failure is I will stop.
Right. And there are times when I will stop is the right answer. Like there are times when you change your mind, or life changes and things happen, and it's a better choice.
Because you made a different decision.
Because you made a different decision.
Yeah.
And that's okay too.
Yeah.
It's okay to change course.
Yes, and so now I'm thinking, I love this, that we can take that's a skill.
Mm-hmm. That skill.
That is a skill of reassessing. Oh, I've hit an obstacle, speed bump. This didn't go down in the timing that I wanted it to go. This didn't get accomplished when I wanted it to. But do I still want to accomplish this thing? Do I still want to accomplish what is on the other side of resubmitting my video? Do I still want to accomplish what's on the other side of resubmitting recordings? And if the answer is yes, change the date. Resolve that
make a soul decision
that you will do that. Yes, it's still important, and so then you decide, I'm not quitting, I'm going on, I'm going on. And we love those stories. We love the story of triumph. We love we and I think it's because we know what resolve. We know that resolve resides in us, and that it's available.
Yes.
So what feels painful, people, is when you tell yourself, I've failed, or I must stop because they didn't approve of me, they didn't accept me, they did something that they are stopping you.
Yeah, they don't stop.
And that's the lie.
Yeah, you stop you. They don't stop you.
You stop you, and that's what's so painful when we stop from something that we love and do want to achieve on the other side of that action.
And don't believe the lie that it's only happening to you. Like, it's a lie that you're the only one who ever failed at something. Look up Oprah and the movie Beloved. If you're ever like, oh my gosh, I'm the only one. Like, I love, and that's something I forgot to say in the beginning, is when I don't have an example of my own success in something, I look for success other people had. And I say, well, they were able to do this, so I could do this. Or they kept persisting, so I could keep persisting. So